Harbaugh now heads to the Los Angeles Chargers.
He wins everywhere. He wins, period.
Justin Herbert, he's a crown jewel.
Well, you guys better enjoy this.
Quick snap, Herbert to throw. Has a man, touchdown!
The fans loved it.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin.
Herbert on the move and throws and touchdown.
I was just trying to show off.
We're going to be known as world champions. And we're going to do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than that?
Hey, what up, folks? Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Bulldog, sitting with my buddy, Kev Huggin Duggan.
What's up, Bulldog?
Oh, I'm just hanging. Ready for the next game, folks. Unfortunately, Kyle, the coach, Duggan, couldn't be here with us this evening.
But at very good reason.
Very good reason.
Happy birthday to his wife, Hillary, and her twin sister, Heather.
Oh, yes.
Happy birthday.
2 birthdays. Two for one special.
Birthday girls.
In the Duggan household. So
if Kyle came on, he might get in serious trouble.
Yeah.
Sorry, hon. Your birthday's important, but this podcast needs me.
Charger Chat needs me.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, it's going to be all being said. It's going to be a pretty short one for you. We don't really have any segments lined up for you. Craig's taking a week off as well. So just me and this asshole sitting here.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Me and this shithead sitting to talk with
Kyle
you.
kept calling me a shithead that entire game.
It was our thing.
Yeah. I'm now the shithead.
So let's look around. Let's see what's been going on with the Chargers lately. This popped up and enraged quite a few Charger fans. Apparently Nathan Shepard, the guy who did the dirty hit on Justin Herbert back when he played the Saints.
Yeah.
And it caused Bradley Bozeman to fly in like fucking Superman to save him. Was, accused of intentionally trying to hurt the quarterback. Apparently successfully appealed the fine, and the NFL rescinded the fine.
What does Goodell have against Justin Herbert? Like, what's going on here? That was the most.
What does he have against the Chargers? Period. I mean, we suspended Derwin as well.
It's just a weird setup. That guy should have absolutely had something.
Yeah, it's the alligator roll tackle. Thank God Herbert's okay, because if he, is that what it takes? Like, he has to be hurt to apply the fine. Like, if he walks away, like he's awesome.
I don't know what his appeal was or what he said, but I don't accept your apology.
I don't either.
Shepard.
God dang it.
God dang you.
Let's see what else has been going on. Well, geez, did you see that Chicago Bear game? The final of it.
Well, they just fired Eberflus.
I know.
Well,
for good reason.
We had Thanksgiving Day. One of our brother-in-law, Tyler, is a big Bears fan, so he was sitting there the whole time. And they came back. It looked like they had a shot of winning that game against the Lions, which is crazy. And then just boneheaded coaching, and he gone now.
Yeah, Eberflus.
It's kind of like a Staley energy, like the Staley game where he absolutely lost it. This felt that kind of thing at the end of the game. I was like, he might not be back.
Well, especially with the I don't know if you saw the post game interview that he had, where he was like, "No, I stand by the decision." It's oh no, all right, ain't the move.
Pack
dude.
your bags.
I've seen that before.
Yeah,
and it does not end well.
No.
But the reason why we bring up the Bears, folks, is because of our beloved wide receiver, Keenan Allen.
Baby boy.
Apparently was asked about his contract situation with the Bears, and Keenan Allen, appearing on the David Kaplan, the Big Dog Show, said he nor his agent have spoken with Bears GM Ryan Poles about an extension, but did mention if he were to go anywhere, it's either another year with the Bears or another year with the Chargers.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Ladd, Ladidi, and Keenan together on the same field? Holy crap.
Do you think he says that in a sense of like, oh man, I screwed up?
I think he criticized the Bears after that game. He criticized the coaching.
I'm sure.
And like he said, the players did everything we possibly could to win that game, implying. So I don't know. I'm curious how Keenan would mix in with this coaching staff, or even if they would bring him back. But the idea that he's saying that and he's longing to be a Charger, it feels like. It's like, there's only 2 teams I'm going to play for. And then somebody said you wouldn't go play with the Giants. And he's like, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not with the way that they've been handling it. But yeah, it does feel like, I don't think it was a situation of like, I don't know. I don't even want to hazard a guess, but it would be amazing to get Keenan Allen back to be playing against or with Ladd McConkey, because Ladd McConkey right now. Has having an amazing season amongst the rookie. Boy, that's tough to say. Rookie wide receivers.
Wookie wide receivers.
Why, McConkey?
Sexy baby.
He's a big sexy baby. Apparently, he is first in receiving yards with 698, third in receiving touchdowns with 4, second in receptions with 49 receptions, first in explosive plays. I assume that means like 20 plus yards or something like that.
Explosivo.
Second in receiving first downs with 35 first downs, and first in EPA on targets.
He's consistent. We talked about last episode, QJ just isn't consistent enough. Mm-hmm. This is consistency.
Yeah.
This is somebody you can absolutely lean on. And there was a couple plays. Somebody posted one where he basically made 2 guys fall down on each other running a route. I don't know if you saw that, but I'll send it to you afterwards so you can see it.
Yes,
but his
please.
route basically put 2 guys in the dishwasher in the spin cycle and went down. And it was pretty funny. So, just targeting him in more important moments if they're not putting 3 guys on him, which I feel like they will from now on. But we'll see.
We will see. The other thing, too, that I think we need to talk about that we haven't these past 2 games, and understandably with this last one because we lost, but whose defense is still at the top for points allowed per game?
That's us.
It's us, dude. Even with these last 2 games where we've had 27 and 30 point allowed, we're still at the top with 15.9 points per game. Only allowed 175 points this season so far. Next one behind us is the Broncos.
The Broncos now. Nice.
Yeah.
They leaped the Steelers.
They did. They leapfrogged the Steelers. So there's still a lot of things to be proud about with this team. I know a lot of people were pretty upset. Now that time has passed, time heals all wounds.
Yeah.
We're able to kind of take a step back and go like, all right, you know what? Ravens were just a solid team. They played better than us. We still got a solid team here, folks.
Yeah.
There's no reason to jump ship or start calling for anybody's jobs or anything like that.
We were on a winning streak, and if we all felt that 3 whatever weeks it was of winning, and then we ran into a really good team, and we could have won that game. It wasn't like they blew us out of the water by any means. We just got to take the lump and move on.
Exactly.
And then we just got to. I want to go beat the shit out of these Falcons.
Oh, yeah.
It's
This
another
is
opportunity to shoot down a bird. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Back-to-back bird game.
All right. We pull.
Yeah, exactly.
Shoot down a Falcon. We saw some guys have to leave this last game, and one of those was J.K. Dobbins. And apparently he will be week to week moving forward. Source told Schefter. Chargers coach Jim Harbaugh declined to get into specifics of the injury Wednesday, other than confirming that Dobbins is working through something with his knee, which is what
he will be working through something.
He will be working through
but
something.
that's better than straight to IR. This is good news.
It's just a sprain.
I would love to get him back for the Chiefs game. But knowing how cold it is here right now, I know the cold isn't great on the joints, and it's going to be a freezing game next weekend when we play and it's a night game. Right now it's like 23 degrees here. And when I stepped off the plane from San Diego earlier today, I was like,
that's a rude awakening.
God, this place sucks. But getting used to it again.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the weather right now. At least here in Columbia, it's expected to be 47 with a low of 33. So
that's not bad.
Pretty close to freezing temperatures.
Yeah, it's
33.
close.
If it gets to that low, it's that's ice cold.
I'd love to see him back against the Chiefs. We need to be. I just want to play them full strength because I don't know if you guys watched this or saw pieces of them playing the Raiders and how they almost lost to the Raiders, and by I don't know what they're doing, what Ouija board, what magic they're using to win these games, but I've never seen. It's usually the other way. You see teams fall apart at the end and they lose in crazy ways. They're winning in the craziest ways.
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
It's baffling for sure. And with J.K. Dobbins not expected to play this next game, Greg Roman had this to say on Kamani Vidal. We fully expect Kamani to step in if J.K. can't go, which doesn't look like he will this week. He's been in there before, might get a little bit bigger workload. We'll see. We have full confidence in him and where he's at. It's past the midway point of the season, so there are no rookies anymore. Everybody feels great about him.
Dude, his first play scored a touchdown against the Broncos. So let's see. I hope, because you're definitely going to have the Gus Bus back there running hard.
Oh, yeah.
And, doing his thing. So I'm curious what that second running back is going to be.
Yeah.
If it's going to be Kamani or if it's going to be
Hassan Haskins.
Hassan, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be interesting to see, and I like that mentality of like, hey man, we're at the midway point. There's no rookies anymore.
This is over, man. You guys have played they basically played a full college season already.
Yeah,
so
that's a good point.
They're in.
And then Dan Popper said Jim Harbaugh said it's possible DJ Chark will be active this week. It's possible. He shook an 8-ball. It's possible.
Anything's possible.
The opportunity is there. I really like what I see, and like every week, there's an opportunity. The opportunity is guaranteed, and DJ has the license and the ability to take advantage of that opportunity.
It's a beautiful word salad. I don't know what it means, but I hope it works out.
But it sounds like it's always there. The opportunity is always there, but whether or not, I mean, I don't know. It is kind of, it almost feels a little loaded. Like, hey man, every week there's an opportunity, and it's up to him to go grab that opportunity.
You just haven't grabbed it yet.
Yeah, just grab it, pull it down.
Pull it down.
Pull it the frick down, DJ, please. Some other quotes. Khalil Mack on the defense being motivated after the Ravens loss said, I feel like we learned a lot about ourselves, so there's a lot of things we want to prove to ourselves, and that's to be stout and be dominant against the run game, and so that's the mission. It's a solid mission. I agree with that mission. Let's see. And then Jim Harbaugh said that's the other. We already talked about that being active this week. So let's move it on over to the NFL Films predictions. Surprise, surprise.
He's just doing it now.
Now he's just doing it to be silly.
I don't even trust these picks anymore.
No, he must be so far down the pike that like there's no coming back from this. So I might as well just pick against the Chargers every week.
Yeah.
Adam Rank picking the Falcons to win 24-21. There's two others, though, that do think the Falcons are going to win. But yet again, always these close games. I don't think anybody's got more than 3 points.
No, I think Vegas has us favored by 3. So they're usually pretty good about that.
Yeah. So, but otherwise, everybody else thinks the Chargers are going to win by at least 3. So, hey, we got that going for us.
Which is nice.
And then looking at the injury report. Now, if you looked at just the list, ours is about a third of what the Falcons injury report looks like.
We got 7 players on the report.
I mean, which is not typically how it goes for the Chargers, but there are quite a few people that are already projected to be out this upcoming game, and that includes J.K. Dobbins with his knee, Alohi Gilman with his hamstring, Cam Hart with the ankle. Wish that would get better.
Get that figured out.
And Denzel Perryman still with his groin injury. All of those guys are projected to be out this upcoming game.
Yeah.
Really the only two that are looking to good are Will Dissly, who got a full practice in on Friday. He was dealing with a groin injury as well. And Deion Henley, though, popped up on Friday, didn't practice with a calf injury, and he's questionable.
Yeah, but then there's a good Chris Rim, I guess, interviewed him, and he said, basically said there's nothing really wrong with my calf. It was just sore today, and the coaches let him rest. That's what he said. So
good.
So this is one of those things where you look at the questionable, and you're like, oh no, what does it mean? What does it all mean? And he's like, I just took a little. Coach, just give me a little break. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good, baby.
It's all good, baby. Having 2 days of not being on the injury report and then showing up on Friday not practicing and then showing up as being questionable. It's like, but
yeah, we need Deion Henley real bad.
Oh, real bad. Yeah, he needs to be out there for sure. Well, we've got more people that are going to the IR. Sadly, Chargers placed cornerback Eli Apple on injured reserve. We just got him. We just had him, and now he's already on injury reserve. So
yeah.
Sad to see. And then Harbaugh had this to say on Asante Samuel Jr., who's been missing since the Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh said he doesn't expect cornerback Asante Samuel Jr. to be back this week. Samuel has been on injured reserve since week 4. Harbaugh said he doesn't know if Samuel will be back this year.
That's a lot of information that we don't usually get from him. So I'm curious. They didn't even say really what happened. I know what didn't happen at practice. It happened away from the facility is what I heard. So I don't know what this means. Well,
it's a shoulder injury of some kind, but they don't say like, because Simi Fehoko, I mean, like we saw like all the CLs, the MCL, the UCL, like his arm was looking pretty messed up. Asante Samuel Jr., we just know it's a shoulder. So, like, did you break it? Did you
what happened,
rip it?
Man?
Like, is it still there? Like, what happened?
He pulled down too hard, I think.
Yeah, he would pull it down, and then he's on the injury report. So, sad thing to see. But, hey, It's all right, folks. We're still going to come into this game ready and raring to go, and you folks can be ready and raring to go to check out our sponsor this week, Underdog Fantasy. It's the best place to cash in on all your takes this football season, which players are going off, which ones are ice cold, and you can make your entries in just a few taps and turn your sports opinions into real moolah, baby. Red Zone Rush. You got stuff like that. It's a game you won't find anywhere else. It's so easy, folks. You just pick whether or not a player will score a TD, a touchdown, by swiping right for yes and left for no. Simple as that. Plus, your entry will be automatically boosted, and you'll get a 51% profit boost when you play. You can win up to 1,000 times your money just by choosing higher or lower on player stats like passing yards, interceptions, touchdowns, and much more. Underdog is the best place to play champion, so sign up and deposit now using promo code CCHAT to get up to $1,000 bonus cash instantly.
Man, I'm telling you, Thanksgiving with your bros and this app is way too much fun.
Were a-flying.
Dude, because when I watch other games, I love football, so I'm going to watch, but I don't get invested. Then when you do this,
when you start making
higher,
picks,
lower, and you're invested, and Keenan Allen goes off in the second half.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it went pretty well.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that you picked Keenan on that one. I wish
it might be a new Thanksgiving tradition, I think. We had way too much fun doing it.
There you go. You can start your own tradition, folks, with Underdog Fantasy. Download the app today and use code CCHAT. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash instantly. Must be 18 or over 19 for Alabama and Nebraska, over 19 in Colorado for some games, over 21 in Massachusetts and Arizona, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. Void in Colorado. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. Arizona, 1-800-NEXT-STEP. That's 1-800-639-8783. Or text NEXT STEP to 53342. New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. And when you're done starting your tradition, you can head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat. Check out all the fun, silly videos we got over there because we just posted one today of our sweet trip.
A lot of behind the scenes.
It was fun times to be had. It was, we had the Duggins all in the same household. All the boys were together, and going to the Ravens game was just an absolute fun time. A lot of memories were made. And you can check it out at patreon.com/ChargerChat. But if you don't want to go over there, it's totally fine. You can go over to our regular website, chargerchat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there, like t-shirts, hoodies, stickers. You can chat it up with other Charger Chatted tiers in the member section and ask questions and ask Bolt fans. So go check out chargerchat.com. All right, gang. Well, it's weird to say, but that's just about it for this episode. But before we go, we've got to make some Bolt predictions, and it's just going to be me and Kev. Who's going to get it right? Who's going to get it? Who's going to go first?
You go first.
Oh, okay. What an honor.
Age before beauty.
That's right. Don't you forget it. I didn't get this white for nothing. All right. Bolt prediction. Chargers are going to win. I'm going to say Chargers are going to win. God, they just have to. Offense just has to get it going, man. And I think this could be that week. I'm going to say 24-13. So over 10, two score win. And I'm going to say this has to be a bounce back game for Q. I think Q is going to come back. He's going to get a touchdown and he's going to get over 75 yards.
I love it. I'm going to go Chargers win decisively. Just coming off the last game, taste in their mouth, get this rolling, get the offense going. Because that first drive looks so good. Like
it was.
Just maintaining that, because we're not going up a defense like, what we played, or like them controlling the clock. That's just not going to happen like that this game. Chargers win 30-17. Kamani Vidal scores a touchdown, and Ladidi McConkey gets in the inner zone. Defensively. Do you want anything defense? No, I'm just going to stick with two because I want it to hit. Like that could hit. I always do the parlay and throw in at the end, and that's the one that screws it up.
Yeah. Well, good call. Restraint. I'm proud of you, Kevin.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, there you go. Bold predictions in the books. Again, short episode. Again, happy birthday to
Hill and
ladies.
Head.
Yes.
Happy birthday,
Hope
ladies.
you guys are having a blast, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. But until then,
okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.